say one quick thing for John Friedman. Actually, he's been doing the show forever, thank God, because it's amazing. But for a while, I was emailing him like, John, can I do the show, blah, blah. And he's like, we'll get to you, we'll get to you. And I thought, wait a second, am I going to be rejected from the Rejection show? Like, is that actually going to happen? So John, I think you should have like a separate show for the people that can't get on, that are rejected from the Rejection show. It's, whatever. All right, so like John said, he is right. I recently had my comedy show, Max. It's been canceled twice. Well, it's gotten the boot twice. It first got the boot from a very popular venue, Mo Pitkin's. I don't know if a lot of you guys know this place, but probably not. Okay. Well, they closed, and it's like, how dare they close, because my comedy show was there, and every friend I had in the world's comedy show was there, and they were like Cheers, and they're supposed to stay there forever. So that was the first getting the boot. A couple of months later, I get the boot because, I don't know, I didn't have enough audience or something. And, you know, I don't know, I guess you gotta have audience. But how can you have audience when there's like 86 different comedy shows a night? Like, there's 85 going on right now. Some of you are probably trying to get to one while you're here. So, like, of course people are gonna be at other shows. They're not gonna be at yours. I mean, they're at John's. But they weren't at mine. So I had to say goodbye. And it sucks because, like, you pour your heart out, you work really hard for this dingy little show that's in a basement by a bathroom. Nobody cares, but to you, it means the world, you know, and everyone, all your friends are on it, and you have an amazing time. And then someone's just like, well, you just don't have any people, so you gotta go. And sometimes when your show is packed, you feel like this is it. Like, the agents are coming, I'm gonna be discovered. I'm in a basement, there are chickens running around the floor, but tonight is the night I'm gonna be famous. And then there are nights when nobody's there at all, and you want to die, and everyone's wearing black and crying, and that's when they get you, and that's when they fucking cancel your show. So that's what happened. And now I'm never going to be famous. I don't know what to do. No, that's cool. So that was one thing. So, okay, my little comedy baby was canceled. The reason why this was so awful, because it fell at a time when I actually lost a real baby. Now, I didn't leave it in a cab. I know. No, totally laugh. I didn't leave the baby in a cab. No, it's really funny because I had a miscarriage, which is amazing. That's the thing. But what you guys don't know is miscarriage jokes, they're like the new black. They're totally taking over the nation. So it's okay to laugh about it because nobody talks about it. So we're going to just totally make fun of it right now. So, yeah, it's amazing. It's no, it's okay, don't be afraid. That most people in here are so young, they're probably like, thank God you had a miscarriage, like, who wants a baby? But I'm like, I know, it's okay, it's UCB, it's fine. But I'm like almost 40, which, you guys, come on, that's like almost 50. I'm basically 50 years old, and my body is rejecting fetuses. That's what I'm saying to you here. And I know you're like, well, where's your little story from the New Yorker that nobody wanted? I know. Like, what about that audition you didn't get? Like, what's going on here? But, like, you guys, it's totally worse. Imagine being rejected by yourself. You don't know why. You have no idea why, but it's yourself. I would rather be rejected by a guy, which would be weird because I'm married. So that would be weird, like, if all of a sudden, like, I was rejected by some guy. But anyway, because when you're rejected by a guy, though, or when you lose a job, or you lose a boyfriend, or a dog, or something, people take you out. They're like, let's go out. All the girls are like, let's drink. And they all take you out. But when you have a miscarriage, they're like, well, what do you do? I don't know what to do. I don't know, should we call her? I don't know. I get a text, you know. Nobody really knows what to do. It's totally like, she had a miscarriage. It's totally like, it's the new cancer. I don't know what it is. It's just completely whispered, and not just by Jewish people, because they always whisper diseases. It's not even a disease, but it feels like a disease. And the thing is, I've had 4, count them, 4. We're going to dance them out right here. And that's, imagine like being pregnant over and over again. It's like the Groundhog Day of pregnancies, just over and over again. And it's not exciting anymore to friends, because the first one, they're like, oh my God, you're pregnant. And the second's like, oh. And then by the 4th, they're like, who fucking cares? It's like, I'm the girl who cried baby. No, it's okay. It's totally fine, we're over it. I'm gonna go kill myself after the show, but It's totally fine now. So not only are you dealing with this traumatic time in your life as a woman, you're like, what is going on? Why is this happening to me? You have to deal with all the people around you that, like I said, don't know what to do. And you console them, and you know, again, you're in a black shroud, and you're like, and you look at their faces, and you're like, okay, huddle up, it's okay, it's okay. And then they say all these just weird things, because, you know, we're all human, but nobody knows what to say, you know, when someone dies or something like this happens. So, you know, it's very common, Jenny, it's very common. Now, when my friends' parents die, I don't know, like, well, you know, it's very common to have a dad die. It's so common when a parent dies, you know? But, like, what does that mean? And you know they're totally trying to help. Like, they are the best people in the world, but nobody knows what the hell to say. So they say things like, well, it's fucked up. Are you going to start smoking again? You start smoking? I mean, I am, but, you know. I can chain smoke and drink 840s, but I don't know if that's the right time to say that. You know what I mean? But they just don't know what else to do. I just realized something. When I got on the stage earlier, I was like, okay, I've had 2 major rejections. But as I was coming up here, I realized it's so great that I didn't have the baby. Because I totally forgot about this other rejection. I was rejected from Medicaid. I know, it's sick, because nobody wants to, I'm rejected from something I don't want. It's embarrassing to say that I went to the Medicaid office around Christmas time, you know. Everyone's going home and like lighting Kindle, or kindling, lighting, whatever. It doesn't even make sense, but basically nothing makes sense when you're in a Medicaid office. And there are like monkeys flying, dangling on the ceilings, and dust, and it smells like death. And it's terrible, and you're sitting there like, I don't really have to be here, do I? But you do, because you can't afford it. But I just got a letter that said I was denied. I totally was rejected by Medicaid, you guys, because apparently, like, I make way too much money, which I don't know, because I don't really make any money, because that's why I'm here talking about rejections and what a loser I am, basically. I'm not like rich on a yacht with 8 kids, so I don't really make that much, but apparently, you know, I make enough to buy a stick. So because I can afford, and I can't afford lint, but because I can afford a stick, I didn't get Medicaid. So that's the story. Don't worry, I'm gonna be fine. You guys totally don't worry, and one day we'll hang out with my kid Max, I guess. Thank you.
That was Jenny Rubin. Alright, I've been friends with Jenny for a few years. I had no idea she ever had a miscarriage. My apologies, Jenny, if I saw you on the day of the miscarriage and didn't say anything. Let me know next time. There's not going to be a next time. Yes, shocked faces. Sometimes you have to shock. I don't usually. I apologize to you, specifically. It was a joke. Sometimes you say things without thinking. Do I have to be up all night now, knowing that I said that? I was kidding. Jenny? Yes, she knows. I'm sorry to you. A look I do not want to see from up here ever again. It was like, oh my God, I'm sorry. Okay, anyway.